A new leadership adventure. Earn your leadership every day. Michael Jordan. I was exposed to great leaders throughout my early sports career as both a player and an executive. In 1986, when I arrived in Orlando to build an NBA expansion team from the ground up, I committed myself to an intensive study of leadership principles. Being in Orlando, I also got to explore the leadership traditions of the Walt Disney Company. In the course of my research, I realized all of the precepts of leadership excellence could be distilled into 7 principles I call the 7 sides of leadership. These principles are ageless and universal. They were true in the golden age of King Solomon, and they are still true in the internet age. These 7 principles have been proven by great generals, from Alexander the Great to Norman Schwarzkopf, great business leaders such as Steve Jobs and Jeff Bezos, and great religious leaders like Billy Graham and Pope John Paul II. As we begin our journey, consider the 7 sides of leadership: vision, communication, people skills, character, competence, boldness, and a serving heart. Which are you strong in? Which do you need to study and master? A brand new leadership adventure begins for you right now. Moses said to the Lord, "May the Lord, the God who gives breath to all living things, appoint someone over this community to go out and come in before them, one who will lead them out and bring them in, so the Lord's people will not be like sheep without a shepherd." Numbers 27, verses 15 through 17. Seven sides in perfect balance. Leading like Jesus is not a technique. It is a transformation of the heart. James W. Rube. Jesus was the greatest leader who ever lived. Hitler and Stalin were great only in the annals of mass murder. Cyrus the Great and Alexander the Great each conquered the known world of his time, but both empires crumbled to dust. Jesus was great because he was totally good, and because his kingdom continued to expand even after he left the world. Jesus exhibited all 7 sides of leadership in perfect balance. He was a leader of vision. His vision was the kingdom of heaven. He was a master of communication. He attracted crowds and taught deep truth through simple stories. His Sermon on the Mount is the greatest speech ever delivered. Jesus was adept at people skills. He empathized with people, loved them, and always gave them exactly what they needed. He perfectly epitomized character and every moral virtue. Jesus personified competence. No one ever taught, trained, delegated, or led as competently as he did. He exemplified boldness when debating his opponents, proclaiming his vision, and enduring the cross. Above all, Jesus demonstrated a serving heart. He modeled servanthood when he washed the disciples' feet and when he hung on the cross. The more completely we build the 7 sides of leadership into our lives, the more Christ-like we will be as leaders. Whoever serves me must follow me, and where I am, my servant also will be. My Father will honor the one who serves me. John chapter 12, verse 26.